Welcome back to Indian Trace. It always seems like it's been a while, but for those of us who get the opportunity to hunt fairly often and put up a lot of different videos, it's not that long between the videos. I know I'm in a certain place where, well, what's that? Live action. Looks like glass, but that is absolute high grade quartz. And I found a point, and I found some points the last 2-3 days that I was going to just wait until I found something. There's a washout here, and I'm at the rise. Trying to get used to my camera a little bit. And I was walking down the washout just a little bit. I've been here many times. We're going to check that in a second. And I'll just put it this way. I have a couple comments, and I have to double check this area because that had washed out. And I haven't been here since about 8 inches. It's quiet out here. And what we're looking at is lots of flakes. Like that's Rhyolite stands out, but we're looking at some great cotton. Tree in the background. All right, just take a little extra time. I don't know if I'll find, I don't expect to find anything, but those are the days that sometimes you find something that's mind-blowing. You know, all the fields that I found, those artifacts, including the pendant, all those fields, they got tilled because of the dry, and water will come, that's for sure. They know that, so they just go ahead and see, that's worked out to be a little bit of a scraper. I mean, I just went by where I found the pendant at Glasslands, and they tilled it yesterday evening, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I hadn't taken a chance and checked it out, I would have not found that pendant. I would have never known about it. That's just the way it rolls. Now, everybody, I want to give a shout out and a thanks because there's been so many. See, you're just joining the hunt here. It's all flint. There's a campsite right here under this dirt. If you could dig it, you'd find hundreds of points, hundreds of artifacts. And I put up the overwhelming giveaway yesterday, and it was overwhelming. And maybe not to you, maybe to some of you, yes, but to me, overwhelming. But you know, when it's time, and I just knew it was time to completely clean the house, And listen, lots of great responses. Going to be hard for me to choose, which I've copied and pasted over to a Word program, and I'll read through them and then listen. I'll listen to my heart, and we'll see what happens. See who gets a ton of great artifacts. And I love that. You have some great intentions with your entries for that giveaway. See this big wash area? We're trying to get right up over there. Looking at my time. I want to show you some artifacts that I found the last few days. I just want to make sure that I don't walk over a smoker. I almost walked over that other, so I'm just circling around a little bit and fidgeting around. And many people have entered. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back one video, check out the artifacts. If you want them, you can have them. I tell you how you can get them. You can have them. It's eastern central North Carolina, and you know, it's good stuff. I try to keep the length of my videos slightly small, comparably to many guys I see out there making videos. I just and I even watch the longer ones. I don't mind at all. Whether it's Richard used to make some great long ones, and Brooksy and Rox Crusoe, and you know, it's just good stuff to me. But at the same time, we all have our priorities and how we manage our time, and I don't know, I like to stay around 6 to 8 minutes, and so many people had such great comments about this channel. I'm blown away. Let's show you how it worked here. Look at that piece of quartz. I'm walking over here and I see in the shade, you get to join the cotton here, and it was in the shadow. I said, are you kidding me? That looks like an absolutely perfect point, doesn't it? Now watch this, if we can do it. I checked 2 other places out this morning because I had a little mobility and a little time, and the bugs were horrendous. They just weren't ready. They were tilled. It was crazy. It's a crazy type of mid-season, but getting out and around. Look at these. Look at this base in sugar quartz. That would have been one of the most spectacular Guilford Yumas I've ever found. Look at it glow. You know what I mean, right? Unbelievable. That would have been craziness. But that's how it rolls. And then 2 great little points right underneath it from W Properties. Look at those 2. Great quartz scraper, worked around the outside edges, and then this strong caliber field point, just missing the tip. Look at this work on the edges. It's vein quartz, some people love it. What a scraper. So, you know, I am finding, but I sort of regulate myself. And then a really great piece of sugar quartz for a tip. This is getting too long. Resilient material. I did find this in Crescent Woods just the other day. And I'm just trying to take a little extra time and attention because so many people said, you know, I don't miss a video. I watch all your videos and everything. Well, thank you. And share them. Really, I find that, excuse me, my feeds are limited because of censorship. All that for a great little point here. Accepting some bug bites and not responding to them. Rhyolite in the wash, right? Well, appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't considered the giveaway, do it. Of course, as you guys know, Indian Trace, everyone has a chance. If I can get them all in there. Thank you for tuning in to Indian Trace, everyone. And that right there, that's Indian Trace. Hope you find out there.